According to Ayurveda, our Panchabhatik body is an amalgam of space, air, fire, water, and earth.
Ayurvedic treatment rests on three powerful pillars: Daivavyapashraya, Yuktivyapashraya, and Sattvavajaya. I try to combine all three of these approaches for the treatment of children from autism. Sattvavajaya Chikitsa is a form of treatment that includes modern day psychotherapy within it. Being a D.Litt scholar with PhD in role of Ayurvedic herbs in psychological disorders, as well as a dedicated researcher, it has been comparatively easier for me to apply Ayurvedic Sattvavajaya Chikitsa in integration with Yuktivyapashraya Chikitsa with greater precision and effectiveness. This combined approach has been consistently used by us in the management of children suffering from autism. In addition,
Hello everyone, Namaskar. A very warm welcome to all parents joining us today from different countries and around the world. Today we are honored to have with us Dr. Navdeep Sharma sir, Senior Most Autism and ADHD Specialist. Welcome sir.
Namaskar, Namaskar Rajat ji, and a very warm welcome to all of you. It's really nice to be feeling when a really unexplainable feeling when you are back to your own country. So after a long time, finally getting a chance to be here in India for some time, it's really wonderful, and I really welcome you all along with Rajat for today's podcast.
Thank you sir. So dear parents, today the live session is about a very interactive session, and you can register on our official YouTube channel and post your queries live for Dr. Navdeep Sharma sir. So sir, many parents they are very worried, and sir, they want to have the queries. So sir, let's initiate with the session sir.
Yes, Rajat.
Yeah, thank you sir. Sir, we have the very first the parent. Uh, Let me sir open the details. The ID from the Peaceful Progress. Dr. Saab, how can we manage Joe eating habits? He constantly goes for the food, including other people's food. Secondly, he is very vocal and makes a lot of noise. What should we do when makes vocal sounds? Sir, please guide. Sir, details from Ashima. Sir, the family, the same you have met in UK, London, Harjot Singh Gill. And sir, the current medications, right now he's in the hypoactive phase, and Breno are mild 20 Mukta Pishti Premium 500 mg BD, and Sandalwood Oil 2 drops BD, Jatamansi 2 drops BD, and Yakrit 1 tablet BD. Yet to receive this medicine Yakrit.
Yakrit is a capsule basically, and just a correction over here. I pointed this one out earlier also to you, Rajat, and it's Mukta Bishti 500 milligram OD once a day when he's in a hypoactive phase, and 500 milligram 2 times a day can be taken when he's in a aggressive phase, in a hyperactive phase. Along with that, I also guided about lavender oil massage. And as you just rightly mentioned, and I discussed with you also over there, it was really a pleasure to join. And believe me, Harjot is such a positive person. It was really great meeting you all, and I could see the positivity in your eyes. I could see how concerned a family you are. What is very important for us to realize over there is that Harjot is such a kind of person, such a kind of child who requires almost daily connection with a psychologist, someone who can be bonded to them. That is why I guided over there that it should be Ishan around 3 times a week connecting with you. Sessions of Minu can be carried on. And then one senior psychologist like Rahul or anyone, or Gurpriya, anyone who is there with you, working through you guys. So the senior one will be connecting to you as parents and guiding you about what you need to do or not. That is once in a week. At least 3 times. And you can also make it 5 times. It will be always benefiting for Harjot because he really needs someone who can be his friend. He really needs someone who can understand him, who can speak to him regularly. And luckily, we have a very good such kind of person in Ishan. So that's why I would advise you either 3 times a week or ideally 5 times a week. Let him connect with Ishan. And as he develops bond with Ishan, you will see the sounds which he was making. I also saw those and all. They are basically habits. And the habits are to be modified not with change of medications, but with advanced psychotherapies. So that is what is required over here. So Rajat, you can check it out on those. And that is what I really feel should be done in case of Arjot.
Noted sir.
And I also requested the family, if at some time you get a chance to be in India, you're welcome over here. because there are some spiritual aspects also in case of Harjot which will really get benefited once he is at the pious land of Sri Harmandir Sahib. If he gets a chance to be over there, it will be really great for him. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, sir. So we have the second question, another parent, platinum member. Sir, Rishu Bhauri, our existing family, the details I have received from Mr. Vasu. The age of the child is 7.4 years and their language preference will be in Hindi, sir. The parents are highly concerned and want Rishu to recover and lead a good life. Sir, major concerns are hyperactivity, speech and aggression. And the treatment, the parents, they are started from 17th of November 2025. Breno are currently going on 10 ml in the morning and 10 ml in the evening. Cucurbita oil, 4 drops in the morning and 4 in the evening. Kant Piyush, 4 drops in the morning, 4 drops in the evening. Kaf Haran, 5 ml in the morning and 5 ml in the evening. So 5 paid sessions are done with Rahul sir, and now Shiru Pichu is going on with.
Has the patient met me in a
No sir.
meet or not?
No sir.
Now that is the most important thing. Now that I am here in India and we are having 2 upcoming OPDs, one at Amritsar, which is a charitable one, and one after that at Chandigarh, which will be a regular OPD. Please do take benefit of one of these OPDs for all my patients in India. See, autism as a disease is really spreading across the globe. And by the grace of Almighty, just like you have full faith on our treatments, similarly, we are blessed to have good faith on our treatments in US, in Canada, in UK, in Europe, in Australia, in UAE, in certain parts of Africa. As a result of that, the number of OPDs I used to have in India are now far lesser than what they used to be earlier. So बहुत ज़रूरी है जी, आपने हिंदी में जवाब मांगा है कि हम लोग मिलें। 7 साल 4 महीने की उम्र एक ऐसी उम्र है जिस उम्र में अगर वाकई में ही हम चाहते हैं हम बाहर निकाल पाएं, ऑटिज्म से पूरी तरह से निकाल पाएं। अच्छी बात है, आप सेशंस भी ले रहे हैं, कुछ एक दवाइयाँ भी आपने शुरू की हैं, लेकिन मैं चाहूँगा कि अगर पॉसिबिलिटी बनती है तो एक बार आप मुझे मिल पाएँ। उससे हम और बेहतर तरीके से सुनिश्चित कर पाएंगे कि जो उम्मीद आप लगा करके हमारे पास इलाज शुरू कर रहे हैं, वो ज़रूर कर पाएँ। और मैं चाहूँगा कि इससे पहले मैं फिर से अपनी इंटरनेशनल ओपीडीज़ की तरफ चले जाऊँ, जो कि अपकमिंग कनाडा, यूएस हमारी मीट्स आ रही हैं। आप तब तक कोशिश करिए कि हम ज़रूर मिल पाएँ। जी।
Right. And here, sir, I would like to show sir one book represents. Sir, this is the book, and sir.
So this is a book on diet. Many a times when parents they meet me and the patients they meet me, बहुत बार उनका सवाल होता है डाइट को लेकर के. They are confused because allopathy has a different perspective for diet. Ayurveda has a different perspective for diet. Someone says don't take milk, some will say don't take sugar, some will say something and else. There are so many things which are asked by parents. So to help everyone out, I decided that I should be writing a book. It took me more than a year to write it up, and finally the book is here. You can get back to your coordinators for the book, and you can have a complete dietary guidance in regards of Ayurveda and in regards of allopathy for various diseases in this book. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. सर एक बहुत ही कॉमन क्वेश्चन एक फैमिली ने पूछा था कि इनके पास लाइक 2-3 टाइप्स की ही हर्ब्स हैं, तो सर एज ए कोऑर्डिनेटर तो मेरे को पता है, बट सर आई रियली वांट कि आप हमको पेरेंट्स को बताएं.
Was it a family in India or was it a family out of India?
Sir, it's out of India, sir.
I would like the question to be asked in the way in which they asked.
Sir, basically, sir, those are the Punjabi families, and the answer, sir, they want it in Punjabi language.
Okay.
Right, sir.
Now, if they are Punjabi families, then that is very much understandable. I am also a Punjabi, and since Punjab has been a land where we had so many invaders coming to us, सबसे ज़्यादा जो लड़ाइयाँ हुआ करती थी, जो सबसे ज़्यादा हमले हुए, कभी ना कभी पंजाब पे ही हुए. सो पंजाब के अंदर जहाँ हम लोग इतना प्यार करते हैं, अपनी जान तक निछावर कर देते हैं, ਉੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਨਾਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਆਦਤ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬ 'ਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ. ਮੈਂ ਆਪ ਵੀ ਸ਼ੱਕੀ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ, ਸਾਰੇ ਸ਼ੱਕੀ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ 'ਚ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਧੋਖਾਧੜੀਆਂ ਬੜੀਆਂ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਨਵੇਡਰਸ ਕਰਕੇ. ਸੋ ਫੈਮਲੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਮਨ 'ਚ ਡਾਊਟ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ. ਸੋ for all of you who are there taking treatments from I would like to tell you that we have a very wide range of medicines for your children, and that is why we go for personalized treatments, and we are blessed to have our own manufacturing units. And that is why we maintain the utmost quality of our medications. The medicines are tasty, the medicines are lab tested, at the same time GMP certified, ISO certified, many of them being organic certified, and they are super safe and super safe, quick acting for your children because they are herbal extract based and they are very different. Let me show you some of our medications which we use in autism. Breno R, we have various varieties. You can see over here. Now, these are some of the Breno R's being shown to you in this common clip, and then you can see Breno R mild is one of them. Team, please show Breno R mild to everyone. Now, we are going to see, have a look at Brenoir mild and then Brenoir. You can off random show everyone, every medicine to them. This is the Brenoir regular one which you see, and these are in granules form without any preservative in that. This is something in which you need to add warm water, and you can go for the next one. And please show it quickly. The next one, you can see it is Brenoir syrup, and again in two varieties, Brenoir SF and with sugar. Both are different varieties. And then we are coming to the next kind of Brenoir. This is the DS one. Now coming, this looks a bit like the Brenoir granules, but both are different. And moving further ahead, this is again a syrup. Next one, please. Not this one. I need the normal pictures. Don't show the capsules in this way. I want the full picture so that our patients can have a look that what exactly is there in store for us, because we have separate Brenoirs. They should be knowing about all the Brenoirs. The granules form, the DS, the mild, the active, the plus. There are so many of them. And then there is an entire range of Breno A syrups also. They are different from Brenoir. Yes, looking at them, the design may be looking absolutely similar to you, but Breno A is just the opposite of Brenoir. Again, a separate range of Breno A syrups. And then there are various kinds of medicinal oils like pumpkin oil is one of them, Sheerbala is one of them, Vachadagrit is one of them. There are so many of them which we use over there for you, for your children. Again, there are various medicines acting on gut like enzyme is one of them. Then you need to be very quick, team. You are very slow. Your fingers need to match my words. There are so many patients waiting for us over there. So, in fact, there are so many of them. If I talk about the entire range of medications with Care, it is in excess of 500. And that is why the team is taking so much of time in checking it out. So, any one of you who feels that we are using similar ones, absolutely not. बिल्कुल निश्चिंत हो जाओ जी, बिल्कुल निश्चिंत हो जाएं. I'm replying you in all the languages which I know. The medicine range is entirely different, and that is why it works. Because how can we expect when each child is different? Vataj, Pittaj, Kafaj, we are having separate kind of children. I'm still waiting for enzyme, still waiting for Jatragni and all. Let me carry on with what I am speaking. I need you guys to be displaying maximum of medicines to the patients. They are waiting for those. So while I'm speaking out, you will see various medicines coming, going, because I really want you to know we are really working hard. Our pharma department, our
The
factory
quality
workers,
of medication,
they work
it
day and
really
night.
needs to be very good.
And at the end
We
of today's
at
video, I will
NDK
also
Private
share
Limited
a Mukta
always
Pishti
try
making
to
video with you so that you
make
know
the
how exactly we make Mukta Pishti for you. So there are so many of things which we do. Yeah, coming back. Yes, Rajat,
Right.
I hope that answers the question of
Thanks a
anyone
lot.
who is in slightest of doubts that we are having similar ones. No, we are blessed to have
Right.
and have really worked so hard to have entirely different medicine range for all our patients who are coming to us for treatments.
Yeah, thanks a lot, sir. Thanks. So now, sir, we need to move to another query of the parent. The details have been shared by Gaurav ji, and sir, the mother, she has mentioned that her daughter name is Hazel Patel. She's screaming because she wants something, but she can't speak. I think she's trying to say, but voice doesn't come out. Just ha ooh, like she trying to say some word, but this type of voice came out where she get upset and screaming start suddenly happen. So the medications have been started since September last year. Mother Dhruvi Patel ji. Breno A, 5 ml in the morning. Breno R, hot sip 5 ml in the again. Afternoon, 7.5 in the evening. Mukta Pishti 62.5 mg. Babuna sachet 10 ml in the night. Mana Smitra Vadakkam 1.4 every alternate day. Pumpkin seed oil is 4 drops in the morning. ABA going on with under Dr. Gurpiyama. Yes, sir.
So what is the age of Hazel?
So the age, it's not, sir, mentioned.
Gauravji, it is very
Unfortunately.
sad. You need to be mentioning the age first of all. Only then I can comment on the dosage of the medication. So Mr. or Mrs. Patel, if you are there with us, please mention that age of your child. That is very important for me to know. I would also like to know that how many ABA sessions Rajat till now have been done for Hazel, and who is doing the ABA.
Sir, Gurpriya ji is doing ABA. Even the count of the ABA is not been guided.
So here what we will be doing for you is, I feel your coordinator is a bit slow in helping you out in all this stuff. So I will be changing your coordinator from here on. From here on, we will be having a new coordinator for you. You will get a call from your new coordinator today itself, and let us have all these details, and we will definitely make sure that we are helping Hazel out. Please do ensure, because no comment has been mentioned in this regards as to how many times we have met in this treatment. Have we met? When did you last meet me? There are so many important things for us to understand over here. See, when I talk about autism, I generally give the treatment of autism in phases of 6 months each. And when I say 6 months each, there are multiple reasons to that. Many a times my coordinators, they ask me, sir, why not on monthly basis? Why not on tri-monthly basis? Believe me, had it been possible for me to do that in that way, I would have loved to do that. If we are giving you treatment in 6 months blocks, that's only because when I did my research, it was done over a period of 6 months. And whenever I am giving anything to your child, I am never trying that thing out. It's something which is tested. It is something which is well researched. It is something which is proven. So the entire concept is something which I did, and I proved it, and then I have been using. I don't believe in testing anything new out on your child. Since I did it in phases of 6 months, that's why I ensure that when someone is coming to me, meeting me, the medications, because at that time when I did my PhD, I was not blessed to have a huge factory at that time. So the medicines were made by hand. The medicines were made in those traditional Ayurvedic methods in small batches, not in the large batches which we make in the factory. So for those patients who meet me in my meets internationally and in my OPDs here at India, I always try to use those ancient methods to make your medications. And that is why it's practically impossible for me, without major preservatives, to be providing those medications, storing those medications uninterruptedly to those who are taking treatments. And then again, ABA was done in a very planned way. Again, in phases of 6 months, certain targets were fixed for 6 months, those were achieved. Then new targets were fixed, those were achieved. It is just like if we want our child to be educated and we make our child take admission in a school, if we say to the principal, see, I want my child to be studying in nursery for 1 month, in KG for 1 month, in first for 1 month, in second for 1 month, and then I want my child to be passing out of school by 12 months. What will be the answer of the principal? No, this is not practically possible. This is not something which we have tried for any child, and we don't feel that will work. If you want to study in our school, if you feel that our school is good one, definitely it's you who has to follow the rules. Only then you can expect your child to be settled in life very successfully. On the opposite hand, if the parents say, see, the nursery teacher of our child was very good, we want our child not to go in KG, we want the same teacher to be carried on, and we again want our child to study in nursery. The third year again we want to study in nursery. Will the principal allow it? No. Similarly, many a times what will happen is, you come to me and you request your coordinators, we want treatment on a 1 month basis. It is just like changing the class every month. Is it practically possible? No. On the other hand, there are parents who see very good results within 6 months. Now what they do is, they will tell their coordinator, okay, we don't want to meet the doctor now, we don't want to be corresponding with the doctor now, let us repeat the same medication. It is again repeating the same class. You will waste the next 6 months of your child absolutely. So Mr. and Mrs. Patel, I don't know how many times we have met, but do remember, every 6 months is a new class for your child. Every 6 months, entirely different things are to be done. Things have to be changed a lot. That is why it is important to meet. That is why it is important to retrospect,
Yes.
to understand what we have achieved, and the new base has to be made. By any chance, have we got the answer to some
Yes,
of the
sir.
questions?
Yes, sir. Sir, the age of the child is Hazel Butler 5 years and 5 months, and the 12th session have been done so far with Dr. Gurpriya ma'am.
How many months and years since treatment started? You told me it's more than a year.
Sir, let me, sir.
You told me it was in September last year or
Yes, sir.
something like that.
September. Yes, last year, September.
So
That's
from
correct.
here we can understand, ma'am, your question is there in the reply which you have given us. September, October, November, December, January, and now we are approaching the ending of February. It's about to be 6 months. The minimum recommended sessions over here are 6 multiplied by 4 is equal to 24. Half sessions. 12 sessions have been done. Again, I'll quote an example of a school, because in the school also we are imparted learning, and through our sessions also we impart learning. What if a child has a 50% attendance at school? Can we expect the child to stand first in the class? Can we expect the child to learn everything up? The answer will be no. A child needs a minimum attendance to be able to be successful over there. And what if we are going for ABA sessions near our homes? We send our child for 3, 4, 5 hours daily for OT, for speech therapy, which are comparatively easier. When it comes to ABA, when someone meets me, I generally guide one session per week. Why I guide that is because in the beginning, for 3, 4 months, your child will need time to develop bond with our psychologist. After 3 to 4 months, the sessions go to 2, 3, 4, and sometimes 5 sessions per week. So the ideal sessions which have to be completed in a span of 6 months are somewhere around 40, 45, and minimum 24. We are at 12 sessions. When we are at 12 sessions, how can we be expecting proper behavior modification? So with due respect to all that you are doing, that is very good. I appreciate that. Again, the medicines which I just heard of, the dosages in case of Hazel, since Hazel is more than 5 years in age, pumpkin oil is required 8 drops in the morning, 8 in the evening. Immediately increase the dosage. You are giving 4 drops in the morning, 4 in the evening. That was one observation which I made over here. But as I can see, if it was this September, we are now approaching a 6 months tenure. It would be appreciable if we meet before I leave out of India. That is important to plan, to see, to check, to introspect, and do everything in the right way. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, sir, for your guidance, sir. And sir, now we have the next query from Durgesh ji, sir, the parent from Alberta, Canada. Our son Zian is 7 years and 4 months old. We started ND-care treatment since January 2026 and have begun to see the positive changes, but he is completely non-verbal. We are also noticing some behavioral changes that were not present before and has started hitting his head frequently. Continues to struggle with gut issues. We are doing therapy at home, including oil therapy and body massage. Sir, would like to know, like 1 to 10 days are training sufficient for us to learn at your Panchakarma center, or staying longer would be financially difficult for us, sir? And so details have been received from Miss Ashima. The parents have started the treatment as I just mentioned, sir. And Brainova, the currently medicine are going on mild 5 ml in the morning, 10 ml in the afternoon, 15 at night. Mukta Peshti 0.125 mg OD. Cucurbita oil, sir, 8 drops BD. Jatamansi oil 3 drops HS only at night, sir. And Babuna 5 ml in the morning and 10 ml at night time.
Who is doing the sessions for
Yes,
that?
sir. Gurpriya ma'am, sir. 6 ABS session have been done so far, sir. And Snehan and Shirbala, Shirupichu therapy with pumpkin seed oil and hing pichu, sir.
To begin with, I would really appreciate that you are following the things. And when I talk about Alberta, that is something which is very close to my heart. My sister lives over there, my younger sister. So to begin with, a special support in regards of the charges for Panchkarma for you. You can get back to your coordinator just because you are in the same place in which my sister resides. Other viewers may be saying that it's a bit of partiality, but sisters are always close to your heart.
Thanks a lot, sir.
So this much partiality is allowed. So you can get back to your coordinator on that. You will be getting a special prize for that, and they will cooperate you for that, because I really want, when you are making it out from Alberta over here in India, now that's not a small journey. Traveling with autistic child for those long 16, 17 hours of a flight. I don't want you to be just coming here for 10 days, at least 21 days, because 3 to 4 days the child will take to adjust. So for you to be learning everything up, around 21 days will be ideal. You will get entire support from our end. You can get back to Ashima for that. And coming to his hitting himself up, hitting and banging his head. Now that is something which will last for around 15-16 ABA sessions. Now what happens is, before this, when Jishan showed any tantrums, he knew that you are going to listen to what he's doing. Now that he knows that no, even if I am showing tantrums, my parents are not going to give me certain things in the beginning, the resentment is going to go up. He may hit his head, he may show further tantrums. All that you have to remember is, under no circumstance, you are not to give him what he wants. If you get afraid of those tantrums, if you give heed to those tantrums, they are going to increase. And also, till the time you are over here, in the beginning part, go for 2 sessions per week. One with Gurpriya and another one with Nishtha or Ishan. Again, I would do one strange thing for you, which I cannot comment over in the live for Ishan sessions. Rather, will get back to you for that. So,
Right,
full
sir.
cooperation to you. All thanks to Alberta.
Right, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, sir. Right, sir. So now, sir, we are going to have the last query from the parents, sir.
Oh, you are staying the last way. You were asking me so many questions about the Dubai event.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I haven't heard anything
Yes,
about
sorry for that.
those questions from you.
Yes, sir.
Prior to this live, you were full of with so many questions that I want to ask this. I was listening
Yes,
to
sir.
so many questions. So
Exactly.
what happened to all those?
Yes, sir. Sorry for I forgot, sir. And sir, the parents they were asking like Dr. Navdeep sir has attended the live session in Dubai, like invited by the Dubai government and also the Indian government, and regarding for the autism spectrum disorders. Sir, please, sir, we know to know from the word.
So this was my favorite question. See,
Yes,
I
sir.
myself requested Rajat not to miss it out on.
Yes, sorry, sir.
He was asking it to me prior to this live session.
Yes, sir.
It was an honor, it was a privilege for our autism treatments, and a joint event was organized in Dubai World Trade Center by the Government of India and the Government of Dubai. The live pics and live updates of this event are being shared by the Ministry of Ayush as well as Dubai Ministry on their respected official pages, which provides the authenticity to those events. And you will also come across certain pictures and highlights from my page for that event. The reason why that is important and close to my heart is that I was invited over there to present a short film on case studies of autism. And we were shortlisted as finalists over there. And with the world knowing over there that yes, autism is not a disease but a temporary phase in the life of a child if treated timely, and getting recognition from the governments. And again, there were so many other ambassadors over there. There were so many elite community over there. There were scientists over there. That was really important. And all appreciated on what we are doing. Again, there was a scientific paper presentation on autism with the datas. Over here, when we speak to you, most of you are ordinary parents. You are not scientists. So for you, if someone who is not a degree holder, when I say about degrees, वो जैसे उसमें बोलता है ना, there was a question तनु vets Manu too, जहाँ पे बोलता है your question has hit me here.
जी सर.
वो डिग्री वाला क्वेश्चन ना when it comes तो it hit me here, it hits me here. क्यों? क्योंकि देखिए डिलीट कर रहा हूँ भाई.
जी सर.
अपनी उम्र का मेजर चंक मैं पार कर आया हूँ. आई एम अबाउट टू रीच माई 50s नाउ. तो हाफ डेकेड होने वाला है. अभी तक पढ़ रहा हूँ. डिलीट स्कॉलर हूँ. पीएचडी कर चुका हूँ, एमएससी कर चुका हूँ, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन कर चुका हूँ, उसके बाद डीएमएस किया. इतनी डिग्रीज करके when someone compares you with any ordinary quack sitting over there on TV or on YouTube and speaking certain things out, that really hurts. So it was not easy for anyone to be invited over there in this Dubai event and to be speaking out something. It was only for the elites. It was only for the educated one. It was only for those who could understand, and it was not easy for any ordinary person to be standing in front of all those doctors, all those scientists, and to be presenting a scientific case study on what we are doing in autism. Since that was done, that again adds to our authenticity, that if we are telling you that autism is a temporary phase in the life of a child, if treated timely, it really means we are up to it. All that we want you to be doing and believing is, don't follow me partially. Try following completely. Every 6 months we are to meet. Had it not been required, I wouldn't have pushed up now for Canada meets. मुझे कनाडा ट्रेवल करने की क्या जरूरत थी, इसीलिए कर रहा हूं. अभी यूएस में there are so many problems which we are facing. Still, I am managing those meets. Why? Why do I travel to Dubai? Why do I travel to UK? Why do I travel to Australia? Why so many travels, and why this time around I am traveling to Hungary, to Germany, to France? Why? The answer to that why is it's important for all of us to meet. Many of you are blessed enough. You don't have cost constraints. That is why in each of my OPDs over here, when I'm here in India, you travel, you cross the borders, you are there with us, and we always make sure that we live up to your expectations. But for those who are less privileged, I make it sure that I am over there. I can reach you out. I can ensure that no child in this world remains autistic. उस मालिक ने, उस परमात्मा ने एक आत्मा को, एक जीव को अगर इस दुनिया में हमारी झोली में डाला है, ऑटिस्टिक रहने के लिए नहीं डाला है भाई, एक नॉर्मल जिंदगी जीने के लिए डाला है. सो दैट इज व्हाट मी एंड माय टीम ऑलवेज स्ट्राइव्स फॉर. बी इट द पुअरेस्ट ऑफ पुअर. आप में से अगर किसी की जेब में 1 रुपया भी नहीं है, आज भी जहां से अभी आप ये लाइव सुन रहे हैं, दिस इज माय Amritsar Charitable Center. Yes, by the ambience of it, all thanks to God the Almighty, who has blessed us with your love, with sufficient funds. ये आपको चैरिटेबल वाली फीलिंग नहीं देगा. Whenever you will be over here, you won't feel it's a charitable center. But when you will be paying something over here, you will know it's a charitable center. क्योंकि अगर आपके पास उस मालिक की दया है, तो प्लीज आप हमसे चैरिटी मत करवाएं, अपने इलाज का पूरा पैसा खर्चें, ताकि वही मदद किसी और की जा सके. वी आर टेकिंग नो फंडिंग फ्रॉम गवर्नमेंट, वी आर टेकिंग नो फंडिंग फ्रॉम एनी एनजीओ. उस मालिक की रहमत, आप लोगों का प्यार, एंड वी आर एबल टू फंड द ट्रीटमेंट्स ऑफ सो मेनी पेशेंट्स. सो जहां आप पूरा खर्च सकते हैं जरूर खर्चें. जहां आपको कोई फाइनेंशियल कंसर्न्स हैं, यू आर वेलकम टू बी हेयर एट आवर अमृतसर सेंटर. लेकिन मेहनत कीजिए, पहला कदम उठाइए. किसी भी डॉक्टर के पास जा रहे हैं, डिग्री जरूर देखिए. ये जो डॉक्टर नवदीप शर्मा, ये नाम ही जरूरी नहीं है, उसके नीचे बहुत कुछ लिखा है, भले ही छोटे फॉन्ट में लिखा है, देखिए. क्योंकि डॉक्टर नवदीप शर्मा को, जिसको आप ही के प्यार ने आज कहीं पहुंचाया है, उस मालिक की रहमत ने पहुंचाया है, ये सब डिग्रीज करते हुए कई साल लग गए. बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ी ये इंश्योर करने के लिए कि हम कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट नहीं करें आपके बच्चे के अंदर. सो आपके बच्चों को हम वही दवाइयां देते हैं जो मुझे अगर अपने बच्चे को भी देनी हो, रत्ती भर भी सोचना ना पड़े. सेम बैच गिलोय सत्व का आपके घरों में जाता है, सेम मेरे घर में मेरे बच्चे लेते हैं इम्यूनिटी बूस्ट करने के लिए. सेम सीतोप्लादी चूर्ण आप खाते हैं, सेम मेरी फैमिली खाती है जुकाम के अंदर. सेम यकृत आप खाते हैं, सेम यकृत हम खिलाते हैं. कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है सर. इसीलिए नहीं है, वी मेक श्योर दैट वी डू नॉट कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन द क्वालिटी स्टैंडर्ड्स ऑफ एनी मेडिसिन. सो रजत ने जो क्वेश्चन मिस किया था, आपसे डिस्कस करना बहुत जरूरी था, क्योंकि वो दिल के करीब था. ये रिकॉग्निशन, ये ऑथेंटिसिटी जरूरी थी, और हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की देख रेख में, उनकी मेहनत से, उनके एफर्ट से, ऑल थैंक्स टू द ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी. I am really blessed that we are working under his tenure and he is doing so much for the Indian medical system. और उन्हीं के ही देखरेख में हमारे माननीय आयुष मिनिस्टर बहुत एफर्ट्स करते हैं. हमारे जो आयुष में राजेश कोटेचा जी हैं, हैट्स ऑफ टू हिम. मतलब इतनी एफर्ट्स वो लोग डाल रहे हैं, एंड दैट इज व्हाई पीपल लाइक अस who are not quacks, and they are very strict on quacks. Very soon you will see ingenuine people in Ayurveda fading away. Only those who are providing real treatments will be staying with you. And we are blessed. Strictness is increasing in Ayurveda. Quality is increasing in Ayurveda. And that makes it easier for us who have been striving for quality since so much time. Yes, Rajat.
Yeah, thanks a lot, sir, for your guidance, sir. And now, sir, the another family member. The name of the child is Tanish. Age is 13 years, and main concern is memory study regarding there is no concentration. Details I have received from Navneet, coordinator, and so the father name is Ankurji, location from Panipat. They want the answer in Hindi, sir. The treatment is going on, sir. Breno 8, 20 ml in the morning, 20 ml in the evening. Cucurbita oil 8 drops twice, and सरसों the रिस्टम with gold 5 ml.
दवाइयों से जरूरी
जी।
रजत आपने हिंदी में आंसर चाहा,
हाँ
मुझे
जी।
ये चाहिए कब मिले, कितने सेशंस हुए, सारी डिटेल्स वो बहुत जरूरी है मेरे लिए जानना।
राइट सर। सर हीलिंग सेशंस चल रहे हैं सर, मीनू मैम, बट नाउ वो अभी रुक चुके हैं, वो बंद हो चुके हैं। एंड सर इश्यूज, सर हाउ मेनी सेशंस आर गोइंग ऑन सर, द डिटेल्स आई हैव नॉट रिसीव्ड एज ऑफ नाउ सर।
तो सर मैं ये चाहूंगा, मेरी आपसे रिक्वेस्ट रहेगी क्योंकि आपके कोऑर्डिनेटर ने डिटेल्स नहीं दी हैं, कब मिले, कितने सेशंस हुए, कितना समय हो गया, ये सब जानना जरूरी है। फिर मैं तनिष्क के बारे में आपको और बेहतर बता पाऊंगा। हम एक रुकते हैं छोटे से ब्रेक के लिए, शायद तब तक आपके कोऑर्डिनेटर हमें ये डिटेल्स प्रोवाइड कर दें।
According to Ayurveda, our Panchabhautik body is an amalgam of space, air, fire, water, and earth.
Ayurvedic treatment rests on three powerful pillars: Daivavyapashraya, Yuktivyapashraya, and Sattvavajaya. I try to combine all three of these approaches for the treatment of children suffering from autism. Sattvajaya Chikitsa is a form of treatment that includes modern day psychotherapy within it. Being a D.Litt scholar with PhD in role of Ayurvedic herbs in psychological disorders, as well as a dedicated researcher, it has been comparatively easier for me to apply Ayurvedic Sattvajaya Chikitsa in integration with Yuktivyapashraya Chikitsa with greater precision and effectiveness. This combined approach has been consistently used by us in the management of children suffering from autism. In addition, selected aspects of Deva Vyapashraya Chikitsa have also been incorporated wherever appropriate. I would now like to present one case study to begin with. This is the case study of a 3-year-old child diagnosed with autism. At a very young age, Parth showed multiple developmental challenges. Chief complaint.
जी सर मैं माफ़ी चाहूँगा कि अभी सर आंसर नहीं मिल पाया कोऑर्डिनेटर मनीषा के द्वारा। एंड सर एक और क्वेरी थी सर मेरे मन में, जो मैं पूछना चाहूँगा सर, कि पेरेंट्स कह रहे हैं सर आज से आपके जो सेशन है वो सिर्फ मेंबर्स के लिए होने वाले हैं सर, बट सर ये तो ये पब्लिक डोमेन के लिए सर ये एक फैसिलिटी थी, ये एक बहुत एक एडवांटेज था जो पेरेंट्स आपसे ट्रीटमेंट स्टार्ट करवाना चाह रहे हैं और जो चल भी रहा है। तो सर प्लीज़ आई नीड टू नो सर डिटेल्स फ्रॉम योर सर।
रजत, इट इज वेरी मच अंडरस्टैंडेबल दैट यस दिस लाइफ शुड बी केप्ट ऑन पब्लिक डोमेन, लेकिन देखो जैसा कि आप देख भी रहे हो, हमें चैलेंज आता है, क्वेश्चंस आप देखो कितने आ रहे हैं और हम पिक कितने कर पा रहे हैं। अब होता यह है कि जो हमारे एग्जिस्टिंग पेशेंट्स हैं, अब उन पेशेंट्स की तरफ हमारा एक दायित्व है और जरूरत है कि हम उनके क्वेश्चंस को ज़्यादा सेग्रीगेटेड लेकर के प्रायोरिटाइज कर सकें। सो यही कारण है, हमारे जो पेशेंट्स हैं वो पहले ही जानते हैं कि जब भी आप हमारे इस चैनल की मेंबरशिप लेते हैं, हम आपका कुछ खर्चा नहीं होने देते हैं। उसके कंपनसेशन में गिलोय सत्व, गिलोय टी, हृदय शक्ति टी, हमारा हनी, कोई ना कोई चीज़ हम कंपनसेट करते हैं आपको, ताकि प्रैक्टिकली आप कुछ भी पे ना कर रहे हो यूट्यूब को। तो उससे हो ये जाता है, हमारे जो पेशेंट्स हैं वो पे नहीं कर रहे हैं, लेकिन वो हमारे मेंबर्स हैं। तो जब हम मेंबर्स ओनली स्पेसिफिक सेशंस लेकर के रजत चलते हैं, हम उनके क्वेश्चंस को मिस नहीं करेंगे। अभी भी आपको पता है हम केवल 30% क्वेश्चंस उठा पाते हैं।
राइट सर।
और सबसे अधिक एक पेरेंट को दुख तब होता है जब वो अपने एक विश्वास से पूरा हफ्ता वेट करके अपना क्वेश्चन डालें और हम ले ना पाए। उससे अच्छा है कि हमारे लाइव सेशंस हो ही हमारे मेंबर्स के लिए।
राइट।
लेकिन हमारे लाइव सेशंस हमारे मेंबर्स के लिए होने के बावजूद भी इनका रिकॉर्डेड वर्जन अगले दिन पोस्ट किया जाएगा टीम के थ्रू। तो उसमें जो डिस्कशंस होंगी उसका फायदा कोई भी उठा पाएगा, लेकिन हाँ लाइव सेशंस के अंदर सिर्फ मेंबर्स के लिए वो रह जाएंगे, ताकि ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे मेंबर्स हैं, हम उनके क्वेश्चंस को मिस नहीं करें। वो कारण ये है।
नोटेड सर, थैंक यू सर।
जैसे कि हमने अभी बुक दिखाई आपकी, ठीक है, तो पेरेंट्स के काफ़ी कंसर्न थे कि हम उसे परचेज कैसे कर सकते हैं, हमारे पास वो बुक कैसे आ सकती है, आपकी जो रिसर्च है उसमें।
देखिए बहुत जल्दी वो बुक जो है वो अमेजोन पे अवेलेबल करा दी जाएगी, लेकिन अभी के लिए अपने कोऑर्डिनेटर से आप बात कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे पेशेंट्स के लिए वो बुक जो है इट इज़ अवेलेबल ऑन अ स्पेशल प्राइस, सो यू कैन गेट बैक टू योर कोऑर्डिनेटर्स फॉर दैट, एंड यस डेफिनेटली इट्स अ बुक विच इज़ वर्थ रीडिंग बिकॉज डाइट इट रियली प्लेज अ वेरी लॉन्ग रोल। सो रजत, बिफोर यू आस्क एनी द क्वेश्चन, मुझे अभी के लिए आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा, वी आर रनिंग शॉर्ट ऑफ टाइम, वी हैव ऑलरेडी क्रॉस्ड अ टाइम लिमिट। सो आज के लिए रजत आज्ञा लेना ले, मैं तो आप लोगों से अभी आज्ञा चाहूँगा, बिकॉज आफ्टर सो मच ऑफ ट्रैवलिंग a bit hectic for me to गो फर्दर इन दिस लाइफ। हालांकि मालिक की दया से, आयुर्वेद के प्रताप से सेहत अच्छी दी है परमात्मा ने, लेकिन थोड़े से काम और हैं। तो एक मुक्तापिष्टी कैसे हम बनाते हैं उसके वीडियो के साथ आपको छोड़ता हुआ जा रहा हूं। आप देखिए क्लासिकल मेथड में, वी मेक इट इन फैक्ट्रीज ऑल्सो। देर आर सेपरेट बैचेज इन फैक्ट्रीज, ह्यूज फैक्ट्रीज हैं, उसके वीडियोज आप कई बार मेरे वीडियो में देखते हैं। बट क्लासिकल मेथड से ओपीडी वाले पेशेंट्स के लिए, हाउ वी स्टिल मेक मुक्तापिष्टी इन अ ट्रेडिशनल मेथड, leaving you with a short video. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
The quality of medication, it really needs to be very good. We at NDK Nirogam Private Limited always try to make the best efficacious medications, keeping in mind the traditional values, the traditional methods which have been laid down by our ancient acharyas for preparing those medicines, and at the same time taking care of all the parameters that are laid down by the modern medical science, the Ayush department, and the various regulatory authorities around the globe. That is why when we are using the specific Ayurvedic combinations prepared at NDK Nirogam Private Limited, we can be rest assured that the second part, the second Chatushpad, is always at its level best, and the patients who are reaching out to Ayurveda for their ailments are getting the best quality medications and the best outcome of their treatments.